Hello, my name is Jacqueline Kulik, and this is my Microsoft PowerPoint 2010 tutorial on how to combine multiple presentations into one and modify themes. Let us imagine that your library director has asked that each department come up with 3 goals for the upcoming period. She would like a brief presentation put together by each department, but ultimately wants only one presentation to view. So who can benefit from this tutorial? The viewers of this tutorial would be people with some familiarity with Microsoft PowerPoint and anyone in a group environment wishing to learn how to combine various PowerPoint presentations into one collective presentation. By the end of this tutorial, you should be able to combine multiple presentations into one within PowerPoint, add a title slide to the beginning of your new presentation, and change the theme of the multiple presentations so that the new presentation slides all share a theme, and also to undo this if you decide to keep their distinct themes in the final presentation. So let's begin combining various presentations into one presentation in PowerPoint. The first step would be to make sure that all of the files you're going to combine are available to you. Right here I have them in one folder. I have created some simple presentations to use for this tutorial based on our scenario with the library director. I have a circulation department presentation, a reference department presentation, and a youth department presentation, and I'm going to combine them all into one. Okay, so once you have all of your files in an accessible area on your computer, you're ready to begin combining them. So you're going to go ahead and open up your PowerPoint in a blank document. And up here it's showing its presentation 2 because I haven't named it yet. But this is going to be what we consider our master presentation, the one that's going to have all of the separate presentations combined onto it. So I will refer to that as the master presentation throughout this tutorial. Now the first step is going to go to the File tab and click Open. And then you're going to find your folder or whatever location you have all of your files on. I have mine in this PowerPoint Tutorial 3 Presentations folder. And you can see I have the circulation, reference, and youth. I'm going to go ahead and open the circulation and click Open, and it will go ahead and open that PowerPoint for me. So now under the taskbar, I have my master and my circulation presentation. So we're going to be working in the circulation. And we're going to begin by selecting all of the slides that we want to incorporate into our new presentation. I made a really simple presentation, so it's only got 6 slides, but you can imagine you could have a presentation with 50 or more. So you're going to want to do the Control A button, and that will select all of the slides for you. And then you right-click your mouse and copy these. Then you go back down here to your PowerPoint on the taskbar, and you go back to the master presentation. And once you're in here, you can right click on this slide here, and it will allow you to paste what you just copied. But instead of selecting the first option, which would use the destination theme, we're going to keep the source formatting when we paste. And this is going to keep the theme and all of the formatting from the original presentation that you just added. So as you can see now, all of our slides are in this master presentation, and at this point you want to go back to your taskbar and go back to your circulation and close that out. Otherwise you're going to start getting confused when you have all of these different ones open. So the next step would be to add your second presentation to this group. So you're going to do the same steps. You're going to File, Open, and this time we're doing the reference department presentation, and open that up, and you do the same steps. Control A, make sure you're clicked on the slide when you push it, and it will highlight all of the slides. Right click, copy, and we're going to go back to our conveniently located presentation, and now we're going to click on the last slide and make sure only the last slide is highlighted. Then it'll add it right after that, and you're going to right click and paste with the Keep Source Formatting option, and there we have our next department's presentation added to the first. And it's a very simple process. You can just repeat the steps again But again, go back into your presentations and close out your reference department. Then you'll still have your master open. And we go back to the File tab, Open, and we're going to open our last department presentation, the Youth Department. And we're going to click in the slide, Control A to select all of the slides, right-click, Copy, go back to our master, make sure we're on the last slide, right-click the mouse and paste with the Keep Source Formatting option. And now you have your master presentation with the slides from all the department's presentations combined into one. So this is just a quick recap of the steps we used to combine multiple presentations into one. First, you want to make sure you have all your files accessible on your computer. Then you're going to open a blank PowerPoint presentation. Use the File tab to open one of the presentation files you're combining. Click on a slide and use the Control A to select all the slides in that presentation. Right mouse click to copy all of these slides. Then you're going to return to your master presentation, the one that's going to have all of your presentations on it, and you're going to paste using the Keep Source Formatting Paste option. Then you're going to go back and close out the presentation that you just added slides from to avoid confusion. And you're going to repeat steps 2 through 8 to add additional presentations. So now that we've gone through the steps to combine multiple presentations into one, we're going to add a title to our new presentation. And since this presentation is basically a compilation of various department goals for the upcoming period, we're going to incorporate that into our new title. So to add the title to your new presentation, you're going to just click on this already available first slide. And you can go to the Layout button here and you'll see all of the different layouts you could use. And we're going to go ahead and stick with the title slide. So I've just typed in a new title, Department Goals for the 2014 First Period, and I've added the 3 departments that we have incorporated into this presentation: the Circulation Department Goals, Reference Department Goals, and Youth Department Goals. And if you want to, you can highlight these and go ahead and add them in a bulleted format, and maybe align them all to the left for a more uniform look. And there you have a title now for your new presentation. And we're going to go ahead and save it. That way we have a title at the top when we want to find it again to work. So we're going to save as, and we're going to call it the Department Goals for 2014 First Period. And we're going to save it. And now we have our new presentation that our director can look at and see all of the various department presentations in one easy location. Now that you have a basic understanding of how to combine multiple presentations into one and how to add a title to your new presentation, we're going to look a little bit at how to modify the theme. Right now we have different themes for all of the separate presentations, and that might be a good idea to keep them a little bit separate so that when the director is viewing them she can easily discern which is from which section. But say you wanted to make a presentation with a theme that runs throughout all of the slides. We're going to go ahead and look at how to do that now. So we're in the Home tab. If you're going to modify the theme of your slides, you're going to want to be in the Design tab. And once you're in the Design tab, you can see that you have all of these different theme options, and there are more if you scroll down. And you can look through, and if you hover over it with your mouse, it'll show you what it might look like on a given slide. And if we want all of our slides to have the same running theme, you can pick a theme and you're going to right click on it and you can use the Apply to All Slides feature. And now all of our slides in the entire presentation are using this theme, which is called the Flow theme. And if you decide, oh, you didn't want to do that, you want to keep all of them different, you can go back really quick and just undo this change, and all of your slides will have their original theme design. This is just a recap of the steps to change the theme of a presentation. First, you're going to click on the Design tab in your PowerPoint ribbon. You can scroll through the large selection of themes to choose from, and to get a better idea of what each theme might look like, you can hover your mouse over various selections. Once you've decided on a theme, you can then right-click that theme, and you will see options such as Apply to all slides or Apply to selected slides. If you want to use the same theme for an entire presentation, use Apply to all slides. If you wish to use separate themes for certain slides, you must first select the slides in your left window pane by using the Control and Alt buttons. Once all the desired slides are highlighted in your left window pane, you can choose a theme and right-click and Apply to selected slides. Now only the slides that you had selected are going to have this new theme, and you can repeat this process to change other slides and have various themes throughout your presentation. But a reminder, sometimes changing a theme will affect the formatting of a slide, and you will have to adjust the font or move text blocks to refit your information nicely into the slide. This tutorial has demonstrated a basic introduction into combining multiple presentations into one presentation using Microsoft PowerPoint 2010, how to add a title slide to your new presentation, and how to change the theme so that all slides in the new presentation have a common theme. This was just a brief introduction to some of these concepts, and there is a lot more to learn, but hopefully you have a good starting point for collaborating with a group and making one final presentation out of various sections created by group members. Thank you.